What's going on, Saints? Look, back with another video. Today we're actually going to talk about, was Satan a worship leader in heaven? I think a lot of times we just kind of have that notion, we're told that. But then when you read the Bible and you read scripture and you kind of find out the passage that they point to, it actually doesn't describe him as a worship leader. It's Ezekiel 28:13, if you guys are curious. But it says that he was anointed as a guardian cherub. You were on the holy mount of God, you walked on the fiery stones. And the verse that they'll point to is actually, it's right on 13. It says, your settings and mountings were made of gold. Some will say your timbrels and pipes, your tambourines and pipes. So, but the translation here in the NIV says settings and mounts. And right before that, it says that he's, every precious stone was adorned to you. Jasper, onyx, topaz, like he was just decked out with like all this, this drip, right? And so I think when it says that he's a tambourine or timbrel or whatever like that, or pipes, like I think it's describing that he was so beautiful in the way that he was created. It's not saying that he was a worship leader there, because if you read Revelation and the creatures that are singing holy, 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 I believe those are the worship leaders in heaven. And they're described as creatures with 6 wings. And in Isaiah 6:2, creatures that have 6 wings are described as seraphim. So I believe seraphim are the ones that are worship leaders in heaven. And over here in Ezekiel, it describes Satan as a guardian cherub, meaning he's a cherubim. And cherubims are guardians, like it says, because if you read in Genesis, cherubim are guarding the Garden of Eden in front of it, so that we couldn't get back to it. In the Ark of the Covenant, the design has 2 cherubims in the front. So I believe that Satan may have been a guardian of the gate to God's presence. So that's a very possible situation. It says you were a guardian on the holy mount of God. So I don't know how we got into this. Like, well, he's a worship leader. That's why music is so demonic, because Satan is the best worship leader ever. But it's not actually true. You see, music was created by God. Music was created by God to be an influence for good, to glorify him, to point people to him. Satan knew that. And so Satan took that. He said, okay, well, I'm going to use music to influence the masses, because if Satan can't be everywhere at once. He's not omnipresent. He has to go here, then he has to go here, and he has to go here. So if he's like tempting you here, then he's going to go here. He's going to tempt you, but he can't be it everywhere at once. So what did he decide to do? He decided to use the media, music, movies, etc., stuff like that, where he can reach the masses without having actually to be there. And that's why music is such a powerful tool, because like I said in the previous video, like you can not hear a song for so long, but then when you hear it, you can just remember everything about it. You can remember the feeling you had, you can remember the lyrics, you can remember every single thing about it. Why? It's because it's in your subconscious. There's something about music that just like stays with you like that. And so if it stays with you, if it has a bad message, then it's going to influence how you live your life. That's why it's important to take care of what you hear, guys, and replace all that secular music with godly Christian music. And when you do that, your mind is now being transformed in your subconscious and your conscious. So with that being said, yeah, so let's stop with this. Satan was this worship leader. He wasn't, but he has influence. He can use music, but Satan doesn't create anything. He wasn't the starter of anything. And as scripture says, he wasn't even the worship leader there, but he's using it because he knows it's a godly thing that God created for him. And so he wants to corrupt it and use it for his purposes. So I hope that brings some clarity there. If you guys want to talk about it more, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, love to have a discussion with you guys. God bless you all. Peace.